awesome sight. The fans that came from San Francisco are still in Arlington cheering on this team, a team made up of veterans like Edgar Renteria, Pat Burrell, Juan Uribe, but you do need a young gun, a young superstar bat, and that would be Buster Posey. The catcher joins us now here at the desk. Buster, man, do you know how many people are jealous of you? Rookie year, 108 games in the regular season. You're catching Tim Lincecum. You won the World Series.
I was just talking to my wife, and I don't think it's something that'll sink in until about spring training when we come back around and say, oh man, we're World Series champion, defending World Series. It's you can't put it into words.
Well, you know what, and just obviously I don't know you that well, but for you to be a rookie, and you know, it's special for a lot of players, long time not having experienced the World Series. But I want to ask you, because much has been said about you coming on, Molina being traded away, and handling the pitching staff. Was that something that was a transition? I know you pitched a little bit. You were an infielder. You know, how did you catch on right away? Listen to Bumgarner's comments. He couldn't wait for you to put the fingers down. Obviously, you take a lot of pride in that.
Well, first and foremost, our guys have unbelievable stuff. I mean, they make my job easy in that sense. And I mean, I think if I came onto a staff that might have had guys that were 10, 12 years older than me, it might have been a little more difficult. But fortunately, you know, Timmy, Kane, Baum, Sanchi we're all around, you know, somewhat close to the same age, and we're able to get on the same page, and gosh, those guys did an unbelievable job.
And you were putting the right fingers down tonight, obviously. I tell you what early on in the game, when you realized what Lincecum had going on, what was your game plan to attack these hitters? What pitch were you going to mostly? It looked like you were going to that like change split finger almost.
You know what? He threw a lot of sliders tonight. The sliders had a lot of downward action on them. And you actually might have thought those were changeups sometimes.
No,
they had so much depth on them. And went to that a lot. He was able to backdoor it to lefties, you know, throw it off the plays to righties, get ground balls. And I mean, the guy was unreal tonight.
Was it one of those starts, Buster, that you saw early on, you said, yes, he's got it. Obviously, this is a two-time Cy Young Award winner, but there are certain times as a catcher where you can kind of look out there and say, I'm not sure. Was it right away?
Yeah, it was. I think for me the key is the fastball. You get that late movement in the fastball, and it's almost got an extra gear. You know, it gets right around the plate, and you know, you've heard people talk about it before. It's in there and it's out. You don't see it. I've never seen it before, and he had that going tonight.
How do you top this? I mean, you're a rookie. you won the World Series. You could be the Rookie of the Year. Do it again. How do you top this the rest of your career?
You do it as many times as you can.
And you may just do that. Buster Posey, thanks for the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hey, guys, you're standing here with a young man that is beyond anything anybody could have ever expected, leading the rotation to a World Series championship. Back to you.
All right, guys, thanks, and we'll have much more from Arlington as we continue this special World Series edition of MLB Tonight. The San Francisco Giants, kings of the baseball world for 2010. Stick around when we come